Hi, Capricorns. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. I'm a life and love coach and an intuitive, and I want to share any guided messages of love with you today that Spirit has for you. So let's see what Spirit has. This is a timeless reading. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And we are going to just ask Spirit what's coming, whether it's new love, a relationship you're in, past connections. I will put the playlist in the description below so you can check out some other timeless readings. I will tag a couple of readings for you at the end and in the middle also. Spirit, I am here with my Capricorns. Can you please share with me any messages of guidance that you have for them today? Any messages of guidance that you have for my Caps today? Harmony. This partnership will bring peace and harmony to your life if you allow it. Harmony. I want harmony. Okay. I like the idea of peace. I like the idea of peace. Like, you know, no drama, or maybe this person's very comforting to me. I like that a lot. I have friends. You have a great friendship that could grow into more if you work on it. So this person may come into your life or has come into your life as a friendship first. And of course, when you fall in love with somebody, they become your best friend. So maybe you're looking for your best friend. You know, it's like, I just want that person that I share my life with. So that is so important. And then I have a twin flame connection. Your partner is your twin flame who is here to help you grow spiritually. So I'm growing. We're in harmony together. It could be a twin flame connection. Maybe this person's come into my life as a friendship first, or just over time, it has developed into, they truly are my best friend. They're truly the person that I want to spend the most amount of time with, that I enjoy my time with the most, all of those things. Spirit, what do you have for my Capricorns today? Let's see. 4 cups. Okay, 4 cups. I've been waiting, right? A magician. I have a 7 of cups. And I have the world. Okay, so it definitely came into me as, I'm going to say worth the wait. I'm going to say worth the wait. This person may even be in your energy or in your circle of friends now, and they may be actually watching you interact with other people. They may have known that you've dated other people or you were interested in other people. And it's almost the sense of they're staying back and kind of watching and waiting. I will tell you that. Could be a little bit of a secret admirer, could be a little bit of a, I've always had a crush on you. But it's almost the sense of they want to see, like, maybe you're dating somebody else and they want to see if that goes anywhere, or when you finally just say, you know, it didn't work out. And it's almost the sense of like, I told you so. It's a little bit of that. So this person may be in your life now. It's almost this feeling of, you know, you do what you have to do. You want to date other people, great. I'm kind of here. I'm a great catch is how I feel. I feel like I have so much to offer you. And sometimes the person who you're supposed to be with is right in front of you and you don't even see it. Okay. So maybe this person's just kind of waiting in the wings for you to, I don't know, get something out of your system. I don't want to be in a relationship right now. I want to date a lot of different people. I don't want to commit to anything right away. And maybe this person's just saying, you know what, you've got to do what you have to do to decide that you want to be, you know, in a connection. So there's a little bit of waiting going on. I have a 10 of Pentacles. I really do feel like this person has something so much to offer you. Not sure whether you have pushed them away or you've put them in the category of, I don't see us going anywhere, I guess, that you didn't give this person a chance, but you automatically kind of predetermined, I don't see it going anywhere. I don't see him that way. I only see him as a friend. I don't see him as anything romantic. I'm not interested in him that way. And Spirit's saying, you know, like, this is kind of one of those connections that they, your feelings for them grow over time. Your feelings for them become more intense over time. Now, if this is a twin flame connection, you may have pushed your twin away a little bit just because you're not ready for them. You're not ready to receive them, or you've got some unfinished business with other connections that you're in. And you've kind of said, you know what, we're going to be friends. We're great friends. You know, we're doing, you know, lots of things together. I have a Two of Pentacles, but this kind of, it is a little bit of a game, Spirit just said. I think that secretly we're both attracted to each other. I think that that we aren't admitting our feelings for each other. And I don't say it's causing havoc. It's just, I don't know. It's just always in the background. It's always in the background. There's always this tension. I'm going to say it that way. You know how sometimes you're in a connection with somebody and you can't really understand it. There's always a little bit of a, I don't know, sometimes there's teasing, sometimes there's games that we play, sometimes there's, I don't know, things said that are hurtful even. Seven of Wands. Okay, so a little bit of a defense mechanism kind of goes up. Like this person walks in the room and maybe there's a little bit of a defense mechanism because there's a secret attraction for each other and neither one of us will give in. I don't know why. Let's keep going. You know, I don't know why those energies happen other than we're just not quite ready for them to receive them yet. But when we have that kind of tension with somebody, it's passion. I don't care how you slice it. Even if it's negative attention, it's passionate, you know? So there's something going on with this connection. This person can't take their eyes off of you. It's almost like they want to see what you're going to do next. I have the Moon. So maybe they're afraid to jump right in. Maybe you've given them every chance. Maybe it's one of those things like, hey, you're a big boy, you're a big girl, you know, like I'm over here dating other people. If you want to be with me, ask me out, do something about it, you know, make a move, but they don't make a move. So it makes you think like they're not really interested in you when secretly they are. So, geez Louise, huh? Six of Swords, a sense of should I move on or should I keep thinking that this is going to go somewhere? Page of Pentacles. All right, that came into me as like a door opening. It could be that you guys are connected outside of this. Maybe there is some connection to work, or maybe you met through work. Maybe you just see each other as colleagues, or we don't want to cross that line. So there could be some flirting with somebody in the work environment, and maybe it's kind of this taboo of I can't do this. Or this Three of Pentacles could even be a sense of, are you involved with somebody? You never really tell me what your status is. You don't really share with me that you're available. There's always this, they keep saying, when I say they, my spirit guides, they keep saying there's this hidden tension is how they're saying it. It's like there's this tension, and I don't even know if it's positive or negative. It's this invisible feeling between us. And, you know, I couldn't even describe it to somebody else. It's just when they walk in the room, when we are in a crowd, we're surrounded by other people, groups of friends, something like that. There's this invisible force that connects us. Eye contact, body language, looking at somebody across the room. And neither one of us are willing to act on it. And I don't know why. Either fear or one of you thinks you're playing games with the other, or one of you, or truly it's a soulmate connection. It's a twin flame connection, and you're just not ready. We have another lesson to learn before this connection becomes a union. So it's almost like a waiting game going on. Okay. Stirring the pot with drama. maybe being with you would cause drama. Maybe it would cause a stir in a workplace with friends, groups of friends. It's a chain reaction to somebody else. You know, you're somehow connected to somebody that they know, and if it didn't work out, you know, then it's kind of this, you know, really awkward situation, a miscommunication, okay, misreading the signals, okay, misreading the signals, that eye contact, that body language. Maybe this person's trying to flirt with you. I mean, but it's coming off as arrogant or chauvinistic or inflated ego, and you're just like turned off by it. So maybe they're just going about this all wrong. They just don't know how to get your attention, but the negative attention gets you going, gets you riled, gets you gets your spark going. So it literally could be somebody that you have like this weird battle going on, and you think like, I can't stand this person. I can't stand this person. Like you walk in the room, you're like, oh, I can't believe they're here. But secretly, there's like this passion for this person. That would be a twin flame. That would be, you know, a characteristic of twin flames, you know, like because you're mirroring, you're seeing the person that mirrors yourself. There's hidden secrets. Absolutely. There's a secret attraction. I want to put this here for a second because, you know, I mean, it's bigger than a secret admirer. A secret admirer to me is like, oh, I caught your eye and I kind of have like a little crush on you. I actually feel like there's this kind of bantering going back and forth between the two of you. And it has been for a while, locked off. Maybe you feel like they're not, you know, they're not ready for a relationship, or you're like, you know what, I'm not playing these games with you. If you want to do something with me, then act on it, you know, but maybe you feel like they're just not ready. Forced love. Like, I don't want to force you into anything. I deserve unconditional love, right? I deserve unconditional love. I like that. Yeah, I don't want to force this person to be with me, right? I don't want to make the first move. Let's say it that way. Okay. You know, if they want to ask me out, they need to ask me out. They need to step to the plate and say, hey, you know, I'm actually attracted to you. That's why I say these things. That's why I tease you. That's why you know, I'm always kind of poking fun at you. You know, it's like, it's their way of, in a weird way, I guess, but some people, that's how they flirt. You know, like 10:10 on the clock. That could have meaning to you in the future. It's an angel number coming in. All right, let's keep going. I miss you. Do you? I guess they think about you when they're not with you. I'm going to say that. Maybe it's a past relationship, but I don't think so. I feel like it's a friendship that needs to move to the next level of some kind. I left because you told me to. Okay. There is some pushing away. I will say there's some pushing away. There could be pushing away on your part. Like, I'm not interested in playing games. You know, when you're done playing games, you've got my number. Love me. You know, will you be with me? Okay. Think before you act. I think one of us is really holding back from this connection because we don't want it to be a hookup. We don't want, maybe that's the problem. Maybe we think this person only wants one thing, you know, and I'm not interested. I'm not interested in just sleeping with this person, you know, that they're giving you the vibe of, I want you. And, you know, but you're really thinking like that's all they want and you're not interested in that. So it could be somebody really coming after you, like hitting on you all the time. I can't even look at you right now. I think that you guys really go back and forth with saying things to each other that, I don't want to say hurtful, but are teasing, are borderline like low blow. And it's under this whole umbrella of, I secretly have feelings for you, and neither one of us will admit it. Okay. I think we should see other people. So maybe we're pushing this person away because you don't believe that they really want to be with just one person. Maybe you feel like they're a player. You know, is this player worth taking risks? Let's throw that out there. You know, like, is this a player? Because maybe you're like, I'm not going to do this because I'm going to just get hurt. I'm just going to get hurt by this person. So is this just a player, or do they want more, Spirit? What do you think? What's going on? What's going on? My poor caps. This is hard. I'm hopeful that this could turn into something more. Okay. Yeah, there's a great connection here. I have to tell you, there is this, I don't know. Maybe you had a one-night stand. Maybe you guys had a physical connection at some point, and then something happened, you know, and you haven't really reconnected since then. But there's all this kind of angst and tension between you, and desire still between you. I don't know. Maybe we put them in a category of a player, and that's all they wanted. Maybe that's what they made you feel. Maybe they made you feel like that's all they wanted. And you want so much more. You want something so much more. Tie the knot. You know, if this person comes forward, I'm going to say it this way. If this person comes forward and they truly are, you know, somebody that you think that they play around and they play mind games and, you know, they're just looking for a connection, a physical connection. If they come around, they actually start to spend time with you. They may have decided that you're the one. Okay. They may have decided that I want to be with you. Magical moments. Maybe they can't, whatever time you did spend together, you know, maybe you had a brief rendezvous or something like that, a one-night stand, a weekend together, a hookup. I don't, you know, how do you want to say it? A book of love. You know, everybody goes through their own process and how we end up together. Everybody has a story, right? Everybody has a story. I think this person's really into you, and I don't think that they're capable right now of saying, or they're risking that you don't feel the same way. So they play this game with you of, you feel like they just want to sleep with you, and they do want more. You know, if they come forward and they actually want to take you out on dates and spend time with you, then they're making the decision that, you know, they do want a relationship. So let's go with something like that. Boy, we got jumpers back here. Spirit's got lots to say. All right, let's go with this one that flipped. Hold on. I want you right now. Where are you? Yeah, this person's chasing you. Okay, it's either they want to make love to you. Making love to you is unlike anything I've ever experienced. You make my body react in such a magnetic way to yours. They can't stop thinking about you. If you haven't made love to this person yet, that's all they're thinking about, is that they can't wait to make love to you. So they may be just hitting on you all the time, something like that. I have so many fantasies to play out with you. When can we begin? So they're very attracted to you, high chemistry, high intimacy, something like that. And of course, and that would be my twin flame. It'd be very explosive, right? Because we found each other. It's very intimate, something like that. The best lover I've ever had. Maybe they can't get you out of their mind. Maybe you have been intimate with this person and they can't get you out of their mind. I catch myself imagining our lives live together and how it would all work out. I know you would treat me like a king. So they are thinking ahead. That's actually really encouraging, that they are thinking about more than I just want to sleep with you, because that's not going to be enough. That's why you are probably hesitant to even be with this person. And they are thinking ahead. I'm afraid to open up fully in love. Maybe that's what you're afraid of. Like, is this person ready to commit? Is this person going to be there for me? Is this person going to be available and open and want more? I do feel like that they will. I do feel like their spirits is saying it's just going to take time. Like there's definitely some fear going into this because it's pretty intense. I've been hurt so badly before. I'm afraid of the damage you could do. I've never loved like this before. To have you and lose you would be my undoing. Yeah, it's almost this feeling of I would be devastated because I do feel like they're working hard to win you over. I do. I feel like this person's going to work really, really hard to win you over. I'm terrified of losing you due to my inability to be vulnerable. So we may have that time period where they've got to learn to open up. They've got to learn to express themselves. They've got to show and express their feelings, in different ways to you. Out of all the women I've dated or desired, no one compares to you at all. That is exactly what's going on. Okay. It's this feeling of, are they a player or they date a lot of different people? They may, until the right one comes along, and then when the right one comes along, then I don't know, they want to change their behavior. They want to put some energy into you. But I think that they figured out that you're different. I feel deep love for what we have together. This is going to grow. It is going to grow. This is a romance of a lifetime, and I have been waiting for you. Okay, so a player that turns into a hopeless romantic, that would be exciting, right? Like you've changed him somehow, him or her. You are incredible. Yeah, you're the one. Okay, nothing compares. They could date a lot of different people. Maybe they have dated a lot of different people. Maybe they've been with a lot of different people, but you are their twin flame. So that's all they think about. I want to be with you again. I can't get you out of my mind. You're the best lover I've ever had. I don't want to be with anybody else physically right now. Like, what did you do to me? I wish I could express how much I truly love you. So we have this sense of this secret attraction, right? And neither one of us will give in, right? You fulfill my soul. I do feel ultimately you're going to be together. You are the one. There you go. Okay. You are the one. You're it. You're it. You are the one. And I have been trying to figure you out, and I have been trying to get into your life somehow without you thinking I just want to sleep with you. And that is what they're working with right now. I will go through hell for you. All right. So they're going to fight for you. I think about you all the time. You are the one, and I'm thinking about you all the time. Wow. So what starts out kind of shaky, what starts out kind of a little bit of a cat and mouse, turns into, this could be really the one that you're supposed to be with. It's just that this energy is maybe so intense and so passionate that like neither one of us are willing to admit it. And that's okay. That's okay. I think the truth is going to come out. The true feelings are going to come out. And I think you're going to see it for what it is, that this person actually, even with all the games, what it really means is that this person really desires you and really wants to get to know you and be with you. So if it starts out kind of angsty and a little bit of tension, little bit of, poking fun, I guess, at each other in some ways, don't be surprised that this is the person you're supposed to be with after all of that. Okay. We're going to put this out into the universe. We're going to ask Spirit to guide you. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, as a intuitive and a life and love coach, on my website, you can go to my website and see what all my offerings are, my services, and I will put that link below, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.